Hey, I'm Alice, village prayer minister and wholeness coach, helping folks heal spirit, soul, and body. And I'm jumping on here live to give you 4 tips of how you can help heal your gut. The first tip is going to be that you begin to avoid the foods that are the likely or potential things that your body is intolerant to, the likely things that are causing your gut to have issues. The problem is when we ingest the foods that our body is intolerant to, it causes inflammation, pain, bloating, all the things that we're experiencing, possibly diarrhea, TMI, but it's true. So it's important that we begin to eliminate the likely triggers that are causing our gut to have issues. I can tell you some that I know that would probably be a good idea for you to avoid to begin this process of healing your gut. One's going to be dairy. Most people cannot tolerate dairy. So I would say avoid dairy. You can have almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk. But other than that, I would say avoid dairy. Also avoid eggs. Many people are intolerant to eggs. You won't know until you take it out to see what it is that you're intolerant to. I also recommend that you stay away from raw greens for a week, right? That a lot of people can't tolerate raw greens. It's really hard on your intestines. There are things like gluten that are in so many foods that most people have begun to have an intolerance to, and is wreaking havoc in your gut. So those are some of the foods I can recommend just at the top of my head that you can begin to avoid, because those could be the things that are causing your body to react. And when we keep ingesting the foods our body is intolerant to, that's when we begin to see more of the symptoms: bloating, diarrhea, pain, gas, all of those things. So tip 1 is avoid the likely triggers, which are the ones I mentioned. And even if you can avoid some grains, wheat, sometimes that could be doing it for a time being, because a lot of the wheat, again, has gluten in it. The second tip I want to give you today is also an avoiding, but it's probably a more important one. So I put it as tip 2, is to avoid sugar. I don't know if you know this, but when you ingest sugar, it actually increases the bad bacteria in your gut, which it could be wreaking havoc in your gut. So I would say try to avoid sugar. There are some great sugar replacements. You can have stevia, monk fruit. The white monk fruit sugar looks just like white sugar. It's with erythritol. That's an incredible one to bake with. It works great for substitutions. It tastes the most like actual sugar without the aftertaste. Or you could, there's some great, Sweet Leaf has a Sweet Leaf stevia drops, vanilla cream, all different flavors. That's another great option. Avoid the sugar so you can start to see your gut to get the breakthrough that it's needing. The third tip for you today is going to be begin to take some probiotics. Not all probiotics are the same. You can buy a line at Costco. It might be a cheap option, which actually isn't that cheap, but it's not even refrigerated. It just doesn't have the same impact. I used what's called HCL, Mind Links, MINDLYNX. That is a great one. That one actually you put in the refrigerator. I have one in the morning, first thing, one at night before I go to bed. That's an incredible way. Adding a probiotic like that to your gut is so, so helpful. You could also get probiotics like eating fermented foods. That could help you as well. That's a natural probiotic. There's beets and fennel. Whole Foods sells them. Put them on your tacos, put it in your eggs, put it on your salads. Do that a couple of times a week. It's also going to facilitate that probiotic, natural probiotic your body needs. In addition to onions and garlic, also carry a natural probiotic. So I encourage you to incorporate those into your diet. I also encourage you with the addition of digestive enzymes. You can get those just about anywhere. To have it, I only do it once a day. Technically, when you're trying to heal your gut, I would say do it after every meal, because it's going to help your body and your gut to process the foods that you're eating. And so the fourth and final tip is going to be that after you do this for, I would say, a good 3-4 weeks, then what you do is you let one food back in at a time. Every 3 days. Don't do it any faster. If you start doing it too fast, now you don't know what, if your gut starts to react, now you don't know what's causing the reaction. So after 4 weeks of doing this meal plan, I would encourage you to add one of the things you avoided every 3 days, and notice, how's your body feeling? Do you feel gassy? Do you have diarrhea? Are you experiencing gut pain, right? Bloating. That would mean, yeah, that's a food that your body's intolerant to. You guys, your body could be intolerant to healthy foods. I was intolerant for a while to turmeric and ginger. Like, what? It's crazy. Eggs, some things like that. So I would say, try this out, see how your body feels. And then now you'll know that you know that you know what's actually causing your body to have issues. When we keep ingesting the foods we're intolerant to, it just wreaks havoc. It causes more problems and gut pain. And we want to live our life without pain and to have a healthy gut. It's such a big difference in life. So let me know if this blesses you. Let me know if this encourages you. Let me know if this is something that's helping you. If you need more help with your gut, I actually have a group on Facebook, a private group that I help folks to lead them through this process. I've created a 4-week simplified meal plan with a grocery list that helps you go through this process to figure out, what do you eliminate, what do you include. I'd be honored to help you, walk you through on that journey. I lost 30 pounds in my own gut health journey. I've been through all the things. So the Lord taught me this, and now I'm honored to be able to release this to you so that you can have the breakthrough and the freedom that you need to feel better in your gut. So I hope this blesses you. If you want to be added to the group, just let me know. I'd be happy to chat with you about that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.